botsa ba bahali vukati ya bahali sino ndikunda ngani utitongisa bunga na nendi murapo wa bahali deu ya bakalanga mufenda mupika na ife la rubi fanenda solo wanewa mumatsike bangoma lungundu yaya baichirutsibula na watsa mashina tamboriteya nendi mufenda wa fala lipenyaho nandi kundanga nupenya ndichikanzanga mabhovola zitsimba zitopi mashonjana muro nemeneme machulu ropemba vendali lezimwa na ngandala takandi vonombela ntuthungulo mavungo ngupulu na tanza mapfene zitabani nolala fendelanga nendi mufenda fe.
Okay, right. Welcome to Team Breaking News Podcast Show. This is your guy Sinki Wapadama, aka Team Breaking News Podcast. Namuntlha nina muyeni wa hina i ta tivisa ku ri yena mani u nyoko dzivisa hayi ke kwa mkhwathi vulovedi mawa a mujaji ngina muyeni nasimo u nyoko dzivisa ri yena mani
akelo liko jana lichina na akelo liko jana lichina ngabela jana mtanga wa chetu za mtanga sisi tombotali bendi bakagadera mreni.
All right. I'm Kela. Mina ni ibot lutendo.
Yeah.
Mara mistinlo vati introduce amasire. Man. For sure botala mabativa.
Yeah.
You are welcome to Team Breaking News.
Nkenta kwamukeriwa la and kutokelewa kamata. Today we met finally with my brother here, and then I hope people will learn something from this interview. We're just gonna unpack a lot of things that we need to talk about. So
liazito mo sorry. The language you got di kwa kamoga kilovedi kitsonga leke kwa kiago na vire mi vulavula ringi mkashika
ngikhono ba language jeri kutanu 7 Lovedi Chivenda Tsonga Zulu Xhosa Sotho Salavoa and English. What more else? I think Tswana and also Siswati.
Tswana na Sesotho xin'wenyana swihala ka Sepedi then swingena swi ku Kilovedi swin'wenyana hi inviting la ka Team Breaking News. Vo tala ni xo va mi tiva hi vito ra Vendaboy na ni tiva vito ra Vendaboy. Vendaboy i ku ndeka yini hi vito ra Vendaboy.
So I think the name come ebeke nakuleji sukmega mara nake kwa etweta varingi antabara kalamanyiwe and then rakhuluwa sukmega rikutaka kwa sukmega rakumanore wapwa Kipedi wapwa Lovedi wapwa Sitokwa wapwa Salavoa, so it was a mixed. But I think I was in grade 4. Grade 5, I think. Grade 3. So I give it a work kumana really get to like it really I must speak so to Salavoa. Mararia bad leni cause onala batho ba bantsi ba kwa skusese ba bangwe ba kwa Lovedi. So gathomo ba bulela ne ya Lovedi. Lisbey, and then I think from there, Gauru Wabonum Trazamaz Lane. But Opila identify Garu and Apple to it, you know, and I think it paint a picture to identify me as so, and that time it was a bit of like bully. Nogare like bangela nyama kalina lale or letseta inini let's go lo nukumana re bele sometimes agripolelo yawo e thata gore so abare bala wa kumana re bele wa bala ya garwa o tswala re mo movement
movement
so and then when I was growing and I reached the level more ke tshwantse gore ke bontsha bonna ke break out the fear ke introvert ke kono wa about our mashatra ke mtholong ke nyang go lokisa dilo in a peaceful way as nna motho wa violence so kapela jang lo mono maybe lo share I know I agree so sorry
so the mon kurto ya aku
na marira so yeah over le share what to sometimes because you always stay away from trouble and you are logiring chao kono mutagana le John and but ba kono you know when you're humble like kono kumana the opportunity getting because about more level like a class in sometimes if you are humble le usa koni I remember gile ga pasa ga kumo de ga teenager yeah
great man
but again standard 7 it was grade 9
standard yeah
so back to the story and then I came a part where I stood firm gary belege ngoba bonchore nage nage proud gamko given go
yes
and mfana nitinyangu this indabuko ya mina you know and then mfana nibakomba ko ancha mon kahle and nakota kubalabona so I just stood I think it was in grade 11 2007 I stood firm and then nenda shipato like we were doing the oral bangwan banda shipato bangwan banda speech mina I stood firm in company ni mathela Vendaboy I am a Vendaboy God chose me to be a Vendaboy yes I live by the sons of poetry and the color of determination
yes
so Niku I'm proud of being a Venda proud of being my culture so abantu botlamana batwa voice le diesel na voice ngwane kam
ina ningiseli yeah vele ningiseli some of the poem tangwe the voice says listen to me yokuvita kura ningiseli ni tukoneriye so when you speaking about the voice to me look ningisela all of your poems even swingana na shit kuba ko shiveta tito but otherwise the voice man you couldn't ngari uba kha o shit
so I think it's an anointed voice ke voice yelorni or yelorni inale shofar kamaro shofar ije voice yelorni enkiaba ngolumwe udamele am niriemela wathomo unyo ngotshele joro mthonyo gorgeni abutsumo because voice yarna ke abadimo voice yarna ke amgimo voice yarna ke abaprofet voice yarna ke abaruti you know voice yarna ke abakhekolo voice yarna ke ngwana muntu kwana ilorno walla wa motor ngwana onya ka attention o tamelo mo attend ka bela wandisa voice ke amkhekolo ndorno ukhegode akhono asa khona uri aselo mara alu aba wathele jaro because manzwa o gare ke amafelelo anytime diganora mara tamelo theleje the last words because domo polaga so those are were the vessels you know and then I think that voice is the one that made me to reach where I am back to the story after then kono aba greta gidia and but what more takala then bona mo gatho mudia zoredu get continue gidia and then but what more takala dwana mo then I think that is the passions of poetry molornile aba ona dwana mo ga salebela morao kana makelwe the bele ga rawa so I think I spent 4 years not going to school molorni things were so much difficult on my side and then go bla give a rega security ga age 19 years you know I was still young at that time and I was working for survivors I would say
because obviously munhu nwana nwana lo stika ku ufanekele aba na security abutongwini nami ni security you go security certificate
anako himina nerwejo santsundzuka one of my friend yena ku andonsa ku Xitsonga va ku Tisan Mathonsi loko yaendla security yesiko itsikine says the time lele itsika anatir machakala you want certificate no chokumata dustbin anatir machakala
no mara life ya ku chanela ipisa kwala I think nangwe loko me vulavula ku somehow life very difficult you were chanile your life ku ri awa phela loko ba kha u tirha u kuma salary u kota ku ti endlela leswana leswiya u kota ku va u kha u hanya and then a ri la ka vito lera Vendaboy so ntwisa ku na ti-views ta hina ti sikumini ku ri Vendaboy yi huma la ka manje munhu a ri toya a swi vona ku ri a ni fanekele tiyimela then ku discover a very bold and anointed voice kwala ka ku tiyimela ku ri then from there swi ve swi flow then mi nghena ka security I know for sure ku na la mi nga famba mi ya sungula ku la ku ti dyondzisa a ku ri yo mali ya security
you know kuna part yin'wana isawusiwana ka look at security like we're staying to the viewers we're staying in the dam, a big dam, it's not that big but it's a dam so marvona damle
but are one of the viewers
so damle kuma ku maybe mchini lwana
yes
then gada ka mchini un'wana ni yimela damle so va nga hati va ni teka nte nampundzu ni ku ni ta chayisa madyambu va nga ni teki ni ze ni etlela kwalani
edan'wini
and then I had to drink the water from the dam because I had no food to come in. So that was the worst difficult things la ni swi vona ene loko na ri security swiza leswi a swi phungela ngopfu kambe u khandiya swi ku macingilani a wu fundanga macingilani hamba esikoleni usasemncane futhi wena because I was 19 that time so a swi tika ngopfu so mina my story paints a beautiful story, a picture that it's a motivation.
Yeah, me to go out call look same like
yeah, and kon passing and zangan fail.
Yeah,
from grade 1 until me heta ambi no cinca xikolo and just venda from Spain and zangan fail.
Kasi kahle vulavula na genius league.
No, I'm not genius. I know about diligent, like a hard worker.
Yeah, hard worker.
Yeah, because na xikolo ni endle history.
Oh.
Yeah, so but here's the trick. Nikuma antirasa security then mara nikuma nisungula kwenda music like political music then kuma award ya mina sungula ka first album but my first album and by the name comes Vendaboy Poet comes after when I think they bullied me and then I started to name my name say I'm Vendaboy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where the name came from. Then going back to the story then ni winner it was 10,000 I think 2012. It was a lot of money from my side.
Because
I want to test my faith. Remember, Rutendo, it's so so I used my faith and said, I want to test my faith now. Not second year. Takamalile 10,000.
Was security.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take anterela ansenterela kimba.
Yeah.
And take another. That's one of those. We are boyala Joninia Parktown, Johannesburg, Central Johannesburg College
la Parktown.
Yeah, Parktown. Figala first week the part-time PLLine na space. Spend the whole 2 weeks there near
10,000.
Yeah, near every day.
Okay.
No muscle weight. Because I didn't got time need that time. So I didn't time na kokwana. So na kokwana bona bakupela na swakudya la and unge time la unge nchumu. Tsikentiro la ku kutadya. Say the third week week abayipfumela baku part time. And I couldn't na waiting list. Mina ngar kona ka waiting list. Not awaku magagula man. My surname is Ngagadeli. Baku magagula man. Hey mina. Ngena kala and register.
I'm kona I'm magagula lo ay win.
I mean, mina Ngagadeli. I mean. Ngena kala and register ni enta HR. I think I had almost almost 7,000 something, and then I had to pay 1,000 near registration, and then from then salana change ekushava swakudya 1 2 3 ni apply na bazar nyana swa accommodation va nyika mali leyi a yi kota ku cover ni xava tibuku nyana ni xava swakudya ni xava swiambalo nyana because a ni nga ri na nchumu na left everything and na mpahla ya mina ni yise kaya so hinkwaswo ni ku ni n'wana wa xikolo sweswi ni sungula hansi from the start.
Yeah. It's 10,000 layer or what?
10,000 layer it lasted only 7 months.
Yeah, Mara, it lasted 7 months.
Yeah, look, reality comes now.
It's Mara question if you got the fiesta in 10,000 young girls, you got it, a victory. He'll have a vendor boy, 7 months, it's 10,000.
And it's not that because kuna mali ya registration kuna mali ya xava mpahla like loko ya a yi tshama kona rest I think I spent almost 500 ku xava plate all those things but I'm talking about the money that was left. I think I took it to my uncle akusele nga ku swava ma 4.5 uteka ni n'wi nyika ni ku wena u ta nyika 500 every month. Ni 500 a month.
Mina income ya 500. Yeah.
So,
no, not caribs ko.
Yeah, so
okay.
Yeah, and got to save mali because I no one to can help me. And I survived. Then I passed the first semester. Ni passa, and then the buzzer continued. The second semester I failed. And I couldn't fail. Daman lo ay tama na yena ko ay. But here's the thing, here's the opportunity. I do peer educator. You can do peer educator, me educator banu health, and then also talk about the HIV and AIDS thing. Let's see, stop where Trump campaign. Yeah, US. Campaign about the HIV and AIDS. You tell them how to wear condoms and all that stuff. So I think we were to earn 2,000. Shiku, got 2,000 yeah. In Dominica, Nanta take 1.8 year rent. Nanta salary 200.
Yo.
So
okay, whoa.
I've never attempted. I only drank once when I passed my matric just to taste the alcohol. I've never drank.
Oh, so la kurkwala ni kamali layo me sabza. And then la ke.
I'm not a person who talk about much of my relationship.
Okay,
yeah, I understand. But I've got a partner that we survived throughout some many years, and she understands the journey. She also been part of the journey that the one that I'm narrating to.
No.
Yeah, it's just that it's someone that you will never see because she's not on the
social media. Yes.
Yeah.
No, minge babon mansonga der. Mara lachika eko mansonga barko kandlela li. Ene loko mansonga barko kandlela li. Sula ku rawa butomi barko vanhu lava nga ta ku accommodate na loko swilo swi karhi swi nga fambi kahle. Motivated ngopfu hi matsongo.
Yeah, because na vona stika ngopfu.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Atu risana.
Atubuya. And you know, there's a lot of story that I can talk about.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
I know there mansonga it's
and but furthermore, I was one of the marginalized person. Even though when I was at college, abako, sometimes I would not have no food, but abanga nfuni bang. Bako phela wena wa imbelela sometimes and karolo ni imbela anga komi nchumu mfo. Ano shaba ti CD ta mina ni shavisa maybe kuma ni shavisa 10 at CD kuma mali utale 500 yole. So when I go to the gig, I would go to sell CDs, not to perform and get paid. Yeah, I stick and go from Karula. Manbutala wa imbelela ba stick ko.
Not the upcoming artist na to still ku ingisele ni shola. Mababona Vendaboy aba ya ba performer ku ba kota ku shavisa CD. So sweswi u nyikiwa opportunity ya ku performa mara a wu pfumeli la mali la ku hola hi karhi hi nga ku
o sungula ka a nga za humesa na album ko va risimu rin'we maybe ri kha nga ku ri famous nyana mina la ku la ku hakeliwa yini so you know we were not focused because mina ni swi tiva ku ni ta humelela ma vona ri kumela nga ku wo penga nyana like u nga ku nhloko leyi you know and like it's like you have mental health problem.
Mi vulavula hi xin'wana xa consistent loko u nga ri na ripfumelo u nge na loko hi karhi hi tala mi ni hlamusela hi ku hawa you need to be consistent in life so ni twisisa ku ripfumelo ra phusha ku munhu a va consistent
because you know when u na ripfumelo loko u sungula xilo hambi vanhu vo vulavula va ku swi nge helo yini wo wa swi tiva mina a ni na nkani yin'wani emfo nga ku no penga nyana so ni tsundzuka xikolweni va ku u nge xi heti wena xikolo hina hi xi hetanga yinini njhanjhani ni ku mina ni ta xi heta I remember you know when I was still staying around Jeepistown to my uncle's house a ku ri na vanhu van'wani va rixaka rin'wana va kahle va saseka njhani va ku va ku hina hi kahle hina hi ta lovoliwa hi tinkomo to fika ma 20 yinini wena u na nchumu u nge hi lovoli yinini a ku ri ntanga ta mina a ni wa byela ku mina ni ta kuma girlfriend yin'wana yo tlhariya ku hundza wena and yo saseka ku hundza wena I said it that in a painful way but you know I was very much emotional on it and I meant what I said and you know loko ni famba na mantsongo like ni famba na vona ni va yisa kona le those people that used to move and me but wena mfo a ni ku wo penga kasi kahle mara leswi u swi vula hinkwaswo endleka like it's reality because you know and everything that I am now I said it to a lot of people. I remember ni vulavula ka national TV ni ku va ku u lava ku tirha na mani ku lava ku tirha na and I'm saying this and it's endleka ni byela wena ku kun'wana na un'wana laha ka TV ya langutini swi endleka na faith aku u xoxo ni ku ni xoxo
ni ta tirha na Mtshakumbuti
in 2023 we worked together is in 2022 or 2023 I think 2023 we worked together in Mtshakumbuti like on studio and I tell him and I show him the video. He was like, wow, I've never seen a person with faith like you. Because at again, she's a leash. Impela shina faith one like it's amazing. And I think go get her bantongo yani wabale urabela. Other thing is kongela. You know, me ina iban bala iban mo kongela ngo. And you know, sometimes when you introspect yourself, you reinvent yourself and then you examine yourself and then you analyze the situation. You'll know your strength, you'll know your weakness, you know. But what I can tell you is that it's a secret, but I think I need to narrate. And maybe nakaban bangwan bangabanga stay. So born. Utiva strength xa wena. Mina this is how I define how I am able to know my strength. Loko ninga hlongolozi munhu ne? Loko if I don't have a problem na wena ne? And then when now nsungula you do anything bad about me. For me to succeed, I must not do a revenge. And everything I'm gonna, if I need to curse you, if I need to say whatever the positive things, I do not need to, you know, like ni anfana ni revenge akawe. Wena ungataka mina ku wapenga ungehele ungendini. I'm not gonna tell you the same what you told me. I'm gonna keep quiet. I will pray about it and walk over. But what I'm gonna do is that I need to, you know, reverse it back. I do not need to take it. I need to tell you straight in the eyes and that I'm gonna succeed and do this and do this. I'm gonna say it. Ntavula when I like face to face to that to respond to your question, because I cannot allow to be cursed. But and after many years later, you will realize lesson in a positive way.
Yes.
But if I do a revenge,
yeah.
no, nothing will happen on my side.
Because
it's like I'm fighting for myself. So when you know your strength, and when you know your strength, you don't need to fight for yourself.
No.
You need to trust your faith. No sogola so anfana ni ba ka munhu un'wana mina ni fana like consistency ni fayindlala sweswo ni kan zama but doing so something positive will come out. But when you start to do a wrong things, that's where the problem comes.
Arika Team Breaking News podcast talk show. It's Amena Vendaboy. Mina ni ibotli tendo mina Sinkiwa Badama aka Mr. Team Breaking News. Kuna lami ngavulavula award nitwe yin'we but for sure ni nafita ku mina award nyana ta ku ringana 14 leti mi nga kuma aku ri award ta yini.
Yeah, I've got many awards ka yo sungula ku ri le ya ni 10,000.
Okay.
Yo sungula.
Yeah,
the Venda Music Award.
Yeah.
And I know munhu wo sungula ku ikuma.
Okay.
Like ka swo tala ne munhu wo sungula.
Oh.
Like, and I'm the firstborn come on me.
Yeah.
So tala swi pfulwa hi mina.
Kuna xiza xin'wana xi vulavula ku hi timhaka ta ku the firstborn ni to hlupheka ku ngopfu because they need to work va tlhe va provide la family na tindisani letin'wana ti landzelaka le ndzhaku leyi. So I can feel the pain. Mina ni last born ka mana.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah. Otherwise, what you sungula akuri music.
Yeah, akuri musical poet.
Okay.
And then the second one, it was when Satma Awards. Yeah, and Satman Kalen Ganelen nga win. Minana Kotelel. Like from 2013, in Ganelen nominate one nga win. 2014, Ganelen nga nominate nga win. 2015, Ganelen nga nominate nga win. 2016, 2017, 2018 can win. Nifambe na bona Ben Manganye yana le Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, kumesa album le bakoni Panama lamla. Yeah, takulamlela.
Oh,
lela yabo
ngaditi banana ya Josh Rima.
Yeah, nabo Josh Rima aba terasunu karwa.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Umesa ti babeni.
Yeah, singarwa. Nabo Kendi Tamandebele. And akuri Eastern Cape is London. Yeah, ni benabona. And then we met there, and then I met a lot of musicians. Now I'm becoming professional. Now whenever we win a candy, if I'm not mistaken, win a candy. So yeah, then we only got the certificate. I remember, but we staying in a beautiful hotel now in Satma. It's one of the prestige and valid and legitimate awards. Especially when it comes to culture, they're the number one advocates the culture and heritage. Yeah, so that's 2018 second and partnership president.
Okay.
And then 2019
for that.
Yeah, it was
no, bangwan ku beshana aba Steve ko mitsana ni pata president. I mean genelele njani ku fika ka president. Mina swi tiva ku me ba party president.
So and throughout my career, because I didn't finish up
yeah.
Okay, and passing any look near than commentator same time look near
the City of Joburg.
Yeah, Nitire Johannesburg Hospital.
Okay.
As a labor relation.
Okay.
Same contract and also made a screen Sangan. And I went to City of Joburg and Sangana Nabo Mansami working with Mashaba. Yeah. And at that time I was already discovered Poet. A lot of people knows me.
yeah.
Ani attenditi event tala bo Kaya FM, one day Metro FM, and send fikin and ako at the TV, and send fikin.
Buswana bjeri no
Buswana bjar kona. Pela you know. Pela unga huma ka TV.
Yes.
Boy ndala. And ban ba bona na sweswi masta ko ba ban ba nvutisa ku mali ya president leya u phata ka airplane kwini inyika mali leya wena una mali ka mu phela u phate president, so they still think na ri na mali ya, so
ukhweno bushaka le president.
You know, let me tell you, the other thing is that, you know, when you enter to this music industry, let's you need to have a business or something that generates money, so that your level should stay together, it should match, because a lot of people, you know, unga eta 6 months unga rina so what are you gonna survive? You know, so xikolo na xona xi pfuna ngopfu. Me, I went to school because leswi vona kuku leswi mina swo phata leswi nga ku swi serious nyana, mara swi lava education nyana kuku ni kota ku va balance na mina
kigolo nyana.
Yeah, kigolo kinyaka ka mata ka o damela o emele batho ba ba mema o dimulwana o fito o tlo re ya le nna ke a zena mo we le nna ke a fita nyana, mara o kumana hore wa bua ka articulation wana o tselo wa bua ka hore presentation ya ini you know, PowerPoint out there, you know, database ba o be out there database yona idiwa byani, you know, ngwala CV out there CV idiwa byani. So all those things, if okazebi give time,
then na talented na manje isafara because akuna munhu loyi akuna wow 20.
Yeah, so nebe guruji office, and then bamfonel. Yeah, and bamfonel bamfonela basankumana kari chaisa kumana 8 miss call ka phone back ba monna kala runya ka monna abiri ngoro re president monna president ene uze gizwa bile kara newspaper ngokare genna ke dora dam president ene gizwa bile before even president abiwa Cyril Ramaphosa bari muloro wa o lurunyu go achieve again naga ba bari
no president
ingora the president give parliament ngene
o ka ba o yo mongwe lebele the podcast yewe miloro ya again but valor lo reta di president and the
yeah, so consistency and rumela. So naga bagare ana ke ngora the president a ke tsebore mane mar bona Cyril Ramaphosa yo lo wa biwa hape ya le tlomo bona ai bana lo jela dia ta kan tukwanto 2018 president ba mbeka president evan mo we ba mfonela ba re dile ba re o nyongora tsa president re bona ka ro ka fita o ka khona o dia ka ri ya great yeah, but no president Ozamaya kapsi Nelson Day ba re tsama ka Sunday twa Joburg aya edebe British Airways ba re wena o zena mola tshwere to idia gore muja wa to ba surprise ya o bona tsona mena British Airways, so yo re surprise ya no to re ke taka lo jela di die le ban. And you know, I had a dream, you know, a nightmare dream. Get bona ke retla like batho bang khobanete ba re ba pale na re mona udi le mona mlaro yo
yeah
o kwalede. So and then I got zo ba re no re dra uja ba re ga into bara ne gula so with that
yeah
ne ke berga post ne ke berga City of Joburg.
City of Joburg,
yeah, and ne ke zama ka train.
Ay.
So yeah, ne ke tswa air 903 what zama ga yona ya na lady ka kwa
yeah guys
yeah ne gula mufulo.
Mufulo,
yeah.
Okay,
yeah, so fro ga tswa ga na mela ke zile ne ya bara go to mfonela but hey Tendo, Vendaboy, we saw the president is no longer using a British Airways, he's using SAA. So next time, if you know something, Okay, I'm not fine. And I didn't tell anyone.
Mara, tell me, Elikidia, the poem G. The young one you are Jack Remy over, Zinoda.
Only getting one general one. Personal information you learn is very much sensitive and it needs to be speak the way it is.
The way we
need
go.
to be creative. But if we're not on Juma Mpano or create, obviously I will need to be creative. And I give a creative, not only freestyling. So sometimes you have to do those things. But when you used to write, simple more because the only thing, the important thing or the nice thing about doing a poem is articulation, how you narrate your words. Or bulayana in this swag man. In this swag kosi kari kolomujaji in this swag murogabu. So it's about, you know, articulate. Yes, Minanzi matonzi ni matonti bakhala batani balenzela kani. Ati pocket akema bakonzi poka milanga nchaba kutha.
So la kore hinga redliwa ina wa team break.
So it was fun. So then come Sunday and then I went to church and then meet the pastor or me. Yes. And then Pata President. I'm very disappointed, but let's pray. Maybe something will come out. It's fine. We pray, and the only thing that I hated that said mission in front of the congregation. You were supposed to praise the president, and what happened? And then I explained. So bare president was America British Airways. Amar banoro house kabilel. Baba bilaba. Dorie. Anaga zwa Monday. Ane lenagna le tumelor. Leba bandimile mo. Udayibona inwele ko. Longa itima mezi maro udabona inwele. Somewhere somehow udono jika mo. Naga samaya ga Amerigo. Agri obona kila Amerigo ba fonela. Bare Goma 9, but Emona, Umoga, Mergon, but Emona. President Babu Yana, Babia from the Ben, Munariango, Udolbono, Takolabona, Babiaga British Airways. Ugakono Rubere Mogar, when the Agago see the Barno, Scabila, Takanki, whenever Redimo, Nali, ID, Ishki, see the Barno, the photocopy we certify. Agree a City of Joburg on a little everything. Gizima, system bare apale peneta I apale lawyer guy won't yellen to Tawandiela and Gibella. Kumagala bottle one out from Mozana Namela Bolt Gazamaya.
Who are Deben?
No, Artam.
Artam.
Azanga Namela flight. Never. RRA, Damaniola Lena Avia Discimolo. Bare mi sama traffic. Damanelo no bicara amuna mutogi ki president poet or president amuna na dia na dia. Ritwagna go na rubulele rzamai. Bare okay ya. Ambulele.
Ai.
Razamai. Or tambo ki pitamole. Kona mela flight. Uzwagna mela flight yongole ngwe ara kulula again. Ya ro ki tuwe ki bone ki lugwa. Abim president
number of flight we were Deben.
Rotakana Lebon, Ratakane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if Tamole and Amela British Yagua. I think it was Kulula, it was not even British. I think it was Kulula. Yeah, the Amela Kulula Ragua, Deben Rafitagua, there's this lodge where waiting room you see it. Barba one story. A young man from Venda who believed to praise the president now has praised the president. For Bangwa, let's just read here. Come to the one famous. But hey, Rito well, I got Sunday as well. Yeah, Monday and so I get you want to present to More. Moge bazena mu chamole bazena marula bambo jaro wena flight ero tomo maso ba do dia ma wona nyana ido ba yimi izamaya mo yini bya agre nyuwa bya le ba no wa so ele mo kono da emel magala ka tsene aga para mo ndolo ya kuwa para atena ga la go bambara
and what was it?
What's it? It was a business class, and then a lot of white people in bodyguard jabona. I to a movie yana mela flight kubona itomo sama. I knew. I kubona lar anjaga twar. Na go yala parangwendo lawaga ga kapia ga mu. Yare tomor e. Matamela njinda la fonda. Ranatamela na babulai. Rufula ponya. Bendrama posa misala yawe. Duru la rashfiare wa batu. Tomoreta na tomoreta. Kemela. Ke oya na bela kumulila. Atomore. Amagala rutawa mukosi kamela. Flight kamuka ya troma emela. Inyoko bishoru. Ne kam. Gizeni kamu gizeni. I'm busy. Energy, it was amazing. Like one fano na le passion na le dala. He's ready. He was waiting for this opportunity. And then I did it. And then somewhere he gave me a hug. And then we are chill.
With the president.
Like everyone, so like everyone is taking us pictures in Kampano, and then we talk, and then he asked me a lot of things that my wish is to, or I want to praise you, you know. I get realize sometimes you know, and sometimes the Libona Banner plan Jabo and as yet I come Nana or maybe Tabakizama there. Because nowadays in South Africa I think we have a lot of praising and modernly. But the Melba comedy
I think so it was not
and then last it was me, and other years they always change. Then phone yaga dreamer. Happy ma ekifita gwaban yela bolt. Everyone was calling up. Aben nagduile ka 11. Miracle. So le ayaba wisar mutro guy phone ya epimile aona mordo mkumana ona. So like what's going on? You know, everyone is asking Uri, this guy Moga. Oh, in the morning, get no lamola, gag bona mola TV. Hey, Maria, a young man who believed in himself, blah blah on TV praising the president.
All right. Look, I'm not bus PD. To convertela grapela mundo nitsamela mula atsamela president.
So from there, you know, it was no longer once. Everywhere there's opportunity, I will go there because now the president knows me. Even Nabanda, Fambanabo, Nabanteba. So it was just an engagement, you know. So ever since then, and then I've been pressing the president.
You got an award for that?
Actually I made a song.
Okay.
And the part, but the Shashuna Award. 2018. Yeah. Okay. And it was after I pressed the president, 2018. In the part, Then from there, 2019, I won the best album, Satma. And then 2020, I won Mail and Guidance Awards, Young South African Were Making Impact, and then nominated on Summer Awards, and then 2022, I won 5 awards. Also.
Mingarvali kurmule chamatela dangwini anwa matele dangwini. Now so melela as if matele dangwini kumbe matla mama rina mtotonyana ulu.
So you know when they go so tala during my it's not matila. I was just giving an example, but I was bullied. ni munhu ni kula ni buliwa ni byela ku u bihile a ku na girlfriend leyi
mara mani ti vona mi ri kahle
ya u nga ti vona ri kahle mara un'wana na un'wana na vanhu va le kaya va n'wina va byela the same thing buti wa wena a ku byela ku u bihile loko u huma va ku u bihile malume wa wena yena ku bihile so luwana u ro to raka ni ne hayi ngiyarumeta uri hayi akuboni so you start to believe those things and it's very difficult and it's very painful that ukubona ukara situation ukwa how simple you know because especially if you learn auna dilo jelo ne divorce jalo ukakhona abe uri muthu wa bifa sometimes ufa usogola especially wa munna
kusogola
cause una lojini ukathaba mara kumana rana makhura au phadi you know ukathaba kumana rana ri apara jelo mntu apara kuno phela ubipile uthakanana wayibona so sometimes ba ru ubipile ke situation le rona o pheja o ya moela because awuna ntse le rona idea ba se ke change ka mkono awuna le chela etona sale ro wa malambane o do dia ene o phela jo believe agile ga kwa maina mangwa mantshi too much to ja bo sihlangu egamanchi bo madende stenda kaminora there's a lot of names that I was given
mara suba ba ngopfu loko na vanhu vele kaya baknodula bakhobuja loro bifile
yeah so you would imagine your uncles will tell you that you would imagine if and then bare iblo ka se felo no like na kono ba ya na se ngwana ke nna motho a tora ka kolo ye botse nna kilo reka kolo ba re ya ka re ya 300 ya kilo reka kolo ba wena na so and you know, as a firstborn, you become the first person to graduate. You become the first person to also see the president, walk with the president in the plane. You become the first person to fly in the family. You become the first person for everything.
And then the dreams, or the draw babona ka firstborn.
And I think ngasere gigipin or I enjoyed my life more because I wanna mogile ga relax on there was always a point here it has to start with me what's utoku bya ne ore gore wana lojo wana wa rinyaga o thomo wa ri fightela gore thomo wa lwa wa dia inine mara jondo rona uri ya labangwe it's simple mara you always be the one who fight to get a thing but other people they get it so simple because of you
but the resilient in you lichijemere kwa security which ba bangwe ba lorele le ke bereka nabo ba kha bereka security
ke takana le
la fejela la le cha again ka City of Joburg the motivation behind it
I will let you City of Joburg negedor bya le kenako and I think but Bennett will also be the highlight to tell you this because he always invite you know motivate me when are you not gonna stay here City of Joburg you know because I see because you know boy man mashaba I famba na bona anthamanir na bona mara ani nga ri na bona hi mhaka ya ntirho hi mhaka ya kupata and abantu vela kupata so City of Joburg would not even hire any person
then they would use you
they would use me every time when there's event they know there's an entertainer entertain mtsengo ka kun'wani ni winner award van faka billboard leti hinkwato City of Joburg Vendaboy winner award one of our employees loko ngena ka email upfula ani ri ku na email ngena se loko nyanya ke trana wena fana
thank you so disturb
so you know I was fortunate that I got a supervisor la one communication you know we had a good relationship together I also fona na ngwana bona ba komanda sorry sambo for some He's one of the well-known. He's also made the president. He also write 2 books. Also traveled the whole world. You know, when I met her, we met, and then Sanganisa, because I've got another friend called Musama Simbuka. He's also my PR now. So Yenan Funakati bookings na. But when I lived in Fambaga, City of Joburg, I told them that I'm leaving, and a lot of people didn't understand me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me second term. If you can, me got terry, and for 2 months, and this one, ba nikumantiro nyana wa kuba call center.
Okay.
I hired different skills from there.
Yeah.
And like I service police car so but I was doing great because there was no any language I wouldn't know. So logon figan kumangwina lava la kunishavisela sen malabla Xitsonga. This page.
Yeah, ni lava that part man.
Yeah.
The artist leti nga tirha na to ku na Matsonga la ka artist leti nga tirha na to.
Yeah, I'm tirha na vanhu vo tala even na vo lavo phata, you know, vo ntombi ya Mutsonga, vo papila ra Mutsonga, vo Singi lo a endla comedy.
Singi.
Yeah, I wanted to comment up
Singi man.
I sing wena.
Singi.
Okay, yeah. Sing, yeah. Singlishas.
Okay, yeah.
Singlishas. Yeah, I wanted to comment one yana I end up with wena. Do I'm bella gospel and people man. Yeah, but there's and then boy in the sea also brand ambassador together. Kamirupa Casino. Dr. Mfundis, we've always been together at event president events, and then Nabo Daniel brothers. Yeah, we work together.
Okay.
Yeah, na DJ Mafos no teraka mngana lona leswi
Mafos
yeah yena
ntsama GCR ani then na lona
yeah na Mafos so trena you know so one tiva kahle and then na bakumano Dr. Stole futhi ende tireka album yin'wana ka COVID-19 tirhe swin'we.
Okay.
And then man it's a lot.
Mina ka Venda lo bona mi khami mi phata makhazi na yena mtirhene.
Yeah, Makhazi, I started believing her when she was even people could have been discovered
yeah
before angaza tirana na Rita
na kutwa la ka poem le ya kuri au china starati na china
yeah so kwala yene atirana Rita still together will comments and na put on patela atirana Rita anisa ka ba kwende nandoni the Royal Heritage Festival singulisa yena makati
okay
khalu patela suka kwalani I'm a catching chat manager. I will always be on her side.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
And I go to team management, previous management.
No.
I want to interesting when I'm look at like together. Now this current management, I've got the contact number, communicate. And that's before I take an award America. Yeah. She said I must come and pray. Okay. You know that poem there, me and them it's a very spiritual poem.
Yeah, I listened to that poem and
it's a prayer.
Yeah, I was tight. So
woman one woman show
yeah.
Lea and the couple one. Yeah. Na leo sungule 11 anirko.
Okay.
Na lo before angena le Botswana, I was the one who was praising. So you know what tiva koko xiphato lexa you know irkhongelo kahle. So loko no sungula ku endla swo endeka swa yena Yeah.
Yeah.
Makhanzi Mwimbi.
Mara kuna King Munata
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's me pashi pato chingwan ka xitori lexa xa Queen Mjaji. Fila ku na King Munata loko mo tshika mi tshunele ku swane a nga ka nga tshemi nga n'wi bela xikhongelo xa yena xa vutomi hinkwabyo.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that I need to praise. King Munata, Master KG, Bakumando, Fanalo,
Limpopo Boy, okay.
Yeah, so it's one of the people that I'm looking forward to because I think that's part of my work doing that, and then I believe like I will be pleased to do such things because is to praise everyone that is doing great.
Yes.
You know, and then it's not a controversial poem. I shouldn't this and then to bring peace and also and look like or maybe to generate to analyze what is poetry, how I feel about poetry. For me, it's a social commentator where I take the views and the inspiration of people to concise and precise in a poetic phrases to communicate them across. And I cannot predetermine what will I say because I become the voice to the voiceless and the mouthpiece of the ancestors and God Himself. So you become a vessel, you become a prophet, you become a priest. A pastor, a preacher, a speaker. That's how I define poetry. Yeah, too much. And it's that one of my friends, Bafam Santir, so I'm going to go to market because MC Lipalala kwenda vetting one out and na pleasure tamanyala. So every second and I could rock your culture. I could different culture. So look ungana mtsonga niphatha xitsonga.
Yeah.
Ungana mpedi niphatha xipedi. Ungana vasiyoni niphatha isayasiyoni. So so look ungana va gospel niphatha swa gospel. So I play around those things and I trained myself to go. And finally, I explore myself. I become more international and I become more useful. I become the instrument of this world, especially the entertainment world. So that ningaimi agyanguro guru kumanore yorum zivala ja urata ka sujata fa. So because although we are the most intelligent no, the statistics say so. Yeah, so I'm one of the examples. That's why I know this different language because it helps me. But furthermore, I'm not intelligent. I think I'm a hard worker, I'm diligent, and then what I can say is that I'm talented.
We used to say discover your potential ability. Once you discover that, then you become you. Karulwa why Vonzoka why Tsika Nkari Hileka Team Breaking News podcast show in Vendaboy, and then otherwise mina hi rhandza ku khensa ku va hi ri na n'wina namuntlha laha ni xoko ka ha ri na swilo leswi va lavaka ku switwa siku rin'wana hi to attenda straight laha va performaku live hi tlhe hi va teka interview after loko va performe live hi va hi ri na vona. Otherwise hi can see swinene ka ti-viewers ta hina leti nga langutisa the main peoples a ku ri timhaka ta ku la ku motivate vathu va khonozi va lori it is possible in life. Like sweswi mi nga swi hlaya ku ri hard working, sweswi mi nga swi hlaya ku believe, have faith and all that, u karhi u pusha consistency and all that. Hi leswi ku ri ku a hi lava swoho mehe loko ni suka laha ni ta suka ni kha ni believe ku one day ni ta va ni tshame na president.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of believing in yourself. And one more last thing that I could say is loko u ri na ripfumelo musi ni na rutendo ndi nga swi kona u ṱuwa ni songo amba Tshivenda wena mukala i vhangani so arali ni na lutendo ni tshi tenda kha lutendo lwanu tshiṅwe na tshiṅwe tshi a konadzea vhana vha mukalama ro tou thoma fhasi ra vha zwine ra vha zwone ra swika hanefho hune ra vha hone mara zwi ngo itea vhusiku zwi ngo itea nga ḓuvha ḽithihi so dzhia tshifhinga tshilapfhu nga maanḓa ra kondelela ra phusha uri swika hanefho hune ra vha hone ka mukhokera uri ara thomana vheyale ri thomile kholo kala ri khodelela ri ruiwa ri ntshiwa di-stageni ri kha ri performa va ri diyaini va ri vita ka maina lo ri ni a si a mavudzi mara ra nyama ri no khodelela ka uri ne ri tseba uri u na le molo ri ni ri nyongo ya wona swi teka nkarhi ku ri fika laha hi va hi ri kona so but mintirho loko ya vulavula loko nga vulavuri hi ta vulavurisi so go khodelela go tshemba you know or fika laha ra kona but furthermore I would like to thank this podcast you know because that's one of the other angles that I've never mentioned and the other thing we never talk about is the actor ka Queen Mujaji but I think you know guys can follow the story because it's everywhere and I think maybe people may ask story sa Vendaboy nga kwa swi heleli you know the reason why it's because we can take 4 hours talking about my story so sometimes I think we need to cut but the motivations where it started and where I am maybe people will ask where I am you know I'm very successful when it comes to music I've got 14 awards I've built a home for myself you know my career and I made sure that the people that were next to me they are living wealth and bashapu my family and my mother my siblings number one and then I'm a well-known you know renewed praise poet and then Latvia for the whole Africa you know and Tiraga Queen Mujaji also me but furthermore this you know podcast I love it and I want people to encourage it and to support it the other thing that I love about it is that you know it's still new and then I had to come and you know support this podcast the reason why I have to come and support is because you know I'm a multilingual poet so when I work on Bakuluveri you can speak Tonga and then I don't know about Tshivenda but you can also speak English so this podcast is not limited to Tonga it's not limited to Baluveri it's not limited to Venda one kota ka podcast leyi abula so the other thing you know vanhu vo tala a va nga ni tivi a va ni vona ni tshame na vo Hennessy ni tshame na you know vo Ntombi ya Mutsonga vo Masingita Papila ra Mutsonga vo Singlicious vo Daniel Brothers vo DJ Mfundisi va why munhu loyi a tolovele Vatsonga swi ta njhani u fita kota ku phata na Xitsonga so va nga swi tivi so I think today you have revealed the other part of me that other people they don't know about me and I really appreciate that opportunity and tsake swinene vanhu va ka hina mina ni rhandza ngopfu ne before I leave ni ku mina ni wa mathonsi ndzi mathonsi va khala va tani va lendzela ka nina a ndzi boki daka ka mavoko ndzi boka milenge chava ku thyaka ni mulambo ka bote daka munisi wa ka munisi ngamikosi
okay usingandla u ya va na birthday leyikulu wa va vita va ta ku phata ka birthday ya wena swandla u va na mucato wa va vita va ta ku phata ka mucato wa wena swandla mi va na swin'wana na swin'wana family mi lava munhu loyi a nga ta phata ndyangu wa ka n'wehe hawa hi lava va available ku ta mi ta mi phata mina ni nga Sinki wa Badama aka Mr Breaking News ni can sing
before we leave follow me on Facebook it's Vendaboy Poet Instagram Vendaboy Poet YouTube it's Vendaboy Poet TikTok is Vendaboy Poet and then email is vendaboy03@gmail.com and then also my website www.vendaboypoet.co.za that's where you can find me and of course
you can see
Silasu to soiteya akala liko tena na china ngabera akala liko tena na china naira hojena mutanga wa chetata mutanga sisito botalimwe bendi bakagade gagadela mureni matamera sire Ramaphosa mochusi na muliro matamera ndiramaphosa muphosa misebe bavenda baseba ngadelele bendi mwana wasemone na Edmothi wa bathu keso lichidala khalaba zitabani ulira mifululu yolira mifululu shangone la pepura mapulana anyway ivamarunga sinjebelako president wa varwine nga usoto mufanera ndinyasa zufuni nendiata Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa mufenda kupika na ife la bifa mufenda asala asina vengo na timwe chaka asina vivo na timwe chaka aseketinga mubala ndinyi Matamela aseketinga luambo ndinyi Matamela Dikalere kusambiri nistashu usina chokuna ochonokanwa shango nilashu oraro wamakona asina mukona Matamela naiwa warifarerani usongo akamala Matamela ribuze gendela kule na kale shayaka uba mwene chenzi wa muna wabane muhaka Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela shafukara kaba mufarisi mu presidente na musi muranga panda nyamba mu presidente bala Afrika chipembe diba shakala ya ideya savuma riatenda buti pakama fuwa Ramaphosa Vendaboy Poet ngabureni ndende yabone athathu phethe bavenda basho hey toba diba